Okay, so now we're up to the learning outcomes 3. Accept responsibility for quality of your own work. So these are true and false ones. So it's really important in the work site that we have quality work, because when a client's involved and they're paying, they expect a quality job for their work. It's like at school, we expect your work to be quality. In the garden, Basil's always wanting quality work out there in the garden. So look at these ones here. You can practice quality work in the day-to-day operations of your workplace by keeping current on new technology. So over this time when you've been at home, you would have been doing a lot of things on technology. So it's really important to look at different types of technology that we can keep up to date with, new items of things to use. So something I had to adapt to my business was QuickBooks Online. So it's an accounting system, so we could keep a lot more efficient. So we put notes in there about all the different jobs that we do for clients. We have a diary as well, and we do all that quoting through there. But I'm also do training in different areas for myself. Even though I've been in the industry a long time, I still have to go off and do training. Just today, I actually got a little invite to do some training on different items in the horticulture industry, and with the changes with COVID, so I'm currently enrolling in that. So even as an adult, we do that. So question number B. Many businesses set apart quality controls to ensure consistent in their product or service. So when I'm working in my business with our gardening, we go around and do a check at the end of working for a client's house to make sure we haven't left any tools there, because quite often that can happen. So in one of our clients' properties once, and they had some young children there, we left a big pair of loppers like this in the garden site. Could you imagine how unsafe that would be if a 2 and a 4-year-old got that? So we walked around the job and found them there. Now, another time we left a rake like this over the driveway, and that was in a garden of a 91-year-old lady. So we walked around, picked it up and took it away. It's really easy to leave tools in the garden, so quality improvement is really important to have a look at when you are working in the horticulture of gardening. So pause the video now and have a look at those true or false questions. Now, we're on to question number 2. Briefly define the term personal workspace. Also explain why it's needed to keep organised and safe. So at the moment in the work industry, we need to have that 1.5 metre distance from each other, but we also have personal workspaces in horticulture. So one of them for me, and it feels like my second home sometimes, it's my ute. So we try and keep it clean. So at the end of every couple of weeks, I would like to do it weekly. We should probably do it weekly. Is we go through and do a big clean of my ute and make sure it's nice and clean. And we clean at the back of the ute as well. So I have a storage shed at home, and we clean that probably once a fortnight as well. Give it a good sweep out. Make sure all the tools are stored properly. So think about at school what things we have as a workspace that we need to keep tidy and neat. Would that be Basil's shed at all there? So have a think about that. So pause the video now and have a think about that one. Okay, learning outcome number 4, we're going to go on to plan and conduct own work. So multiple choices here. Your supervisor has given you the work task to complete. However, you've forgotten how to perform the task correctly. What should you do? Ask your supervisor to explain and demonstrate how to perform the again. So what should you do? In question A, C and D there, in those sort of questions, have a look at them, have a go at them. So I think if Michael or Basil at school said to you to do something, or asked you to do something at school and you didn't know, what would you do? So have a look at A, B, C and D there, and that's a bit funny, there's B still there. Yeah, have a look at those questions and see if you can come up with the answers for those. So pause the video and answer those questions. So question 2, what is the purpose of a work schedule? So in my company, we have a work schedule for all the different gardens we work in. So some of our gardens are really big, so we need to make sure that we're doing things through the gardens over different times of the year, otherwise we wouldn't get them done. So things like rose pruning, fruit tree pruning, they're done at different times of the year. A lot of it I've just been doing for such a long time, we just sort of know now, but we do have a schedule for our clients' gardens. So pause the video now and have a go at those questions.